Gisela, you were chair of Vote Leave, and as such you chaired the committee that oversaw the day-to-day activities of the campaign in the run-up to the referendum. Were you aware that £675,000 of spending was siphoned off to Leave, the youth wing?
Well, let's just be careful with the language here. I mean, first of all, I think it's right that we have a regulator. And the regulator has fined both the Lib Dems, the Remain campaign, it has fined the data commissioner, has fined the people who deal with the Labour Party data over £100,000.
But you accept that fine and you accept it was for overspending.
And I think there's a process. I also know that there are... And what that shows to me is that the various campaigns, in terms of the regulatory frameworks, because I wouldn't assume that everybody who was involved in the campaign deliberately broke rules.
Right, but did you know? I mean, did you have any idea about the sort of spending limits and what the campaign was doing?
We had a compliance committee and we had a finance committee. The reason why I'm very cautious as to what I'm saying right now is because neither during the first investigation, nor the second investigation, nor the third investigation, did the Electoral Commission ever talk to me. So I have never been asked any questions. I've seen the report. There are now referrals to the police, and I think it is right and proper that you then have a process where both sides have their say, and that's why I'm cautious as to what I'm saying.
Right. Well, they say there isn't a case of both sides. They have adjudicated on a dispute, and that is their conclusion. I mean, did you become aware at any point, Gisela, that money had been transferred to Leave, the youth wing, from the organisation you were running?
This is, I think there will come a point when you have a proper process of the referral. So I'm actually very careful in what I say.
But you say no. You weren't aware. You weren't aware that money had been transferred to Leave or had any knowledge.
Look, I think you really do not want to prejudice. But what I do say is I find it very curious that at no stage in 3 investigations people like me have not been contacted.
Okay. I think this is